As mentioned earlier in this series, the application program is the portion of the control system that interacts with the human operator. You may decide to write your own application program using a programming language such as BASIC, C, or Delphi. Alternatively, you may wish to configure an existing application program to meet your needs, such as Ability Systems G-Code Controller. Since the type of machines that incorporate motion control vary considerably, it's impossible to generalize for one machine a type of interface that would be better for all others. This video introduces some matters that were taken into consideration in the design of Ability Systems G-Code Controller. G-Code Controller is a general-purpose application program that is accommodating to the machine designer and especially convenient to the end user. It is typically used to control multiple dimensional cutting tools, where G-code scripts may be used to describe the operation of the machine, including the path of motion and other functions necessary to accomplish a manufacturing operation. As a general-purpose application program, then, G-Code Controller was intended to provide the machine designer with the capability to customize the configuration according to the type of machine it is being used on. Provide the setup technician with the capability to quickly accommodate setups that may change from job to job. Provide the operator with easily accessible controls and diagnostics. Represent the job to the screen in a manner that is suitable to the task at hand. And conveniently accommodate sequences necessary for job setup, completion, and interruption. As shown in Part 1 and Part 4 of this series, machine operation can be accomplished either manually by means of dialogues or automatically under control of the G-code script. The System menu is used to customize G-Code Controller to the particular type of machine that you are designing. The next session, entitled System Configuration, will cover this in more detail. Please note for now, however, that the system configuration information pertains to the design of your machine. This information includes setups reflecting the characteristics of movable stages, options for controls such as cycle start, joystick, feed hold, and feed rate override, and configuration for other options such as S, T, and M codes for such things as spindle control, coolant, automatically actuated clamps, and tool changing. The system configuration information is not likely to change after the machine is designed, and so it is stored to a configuration file that is separated from other data that the application program may use. One of the ways an application program can offer an increasing number of features while maintaining simplicity and ease of use is to present menus and options only when they are significant to the task at hand. Notice here that the Setup menu can be suppressed so that it does not appear when the program is used from day to day. Optionally, it can be password protected to further guard against accidental modification. The File Open Job menu is used to load setups relating to the manufacturing operation that you are about to perform at the moment. Notice that other menu options, which were not relevant before the job was loaded, now appear. The Job menu, now visible, allows you to change the type of settings that are more likely to change depending on the type of operation that your machine is performing at the moment, such as arc accuracy, fixture offsets, and default cutting speeds. The session entitled Job Setups will cover these things in more detail. For now, please notice that the file that was opened is not the G-code script. Each job can consist of up to 10 G-coded scripts, which may refer to each other according to G-code calling convention. Among other things, the job file contains the name and location of the file or files for the G-code script. In its simplest use, the only thing that may change from job to job is the G-code script. In this case, you may load a job that has commonly used settings and then simply change the name of the G-code script from the program's dialog as shown here. In a manufacturing setting, where some time is spent determining a number of unique settings suitable to making a particular part, it is helpful to be able to easily retrieve all of this information when the part needs to be made again. Using File Save As, you can store all of the job setup information under its own long file name. Then you can retrieve it as needed by simply opening that file at a later time. Similar to the System menu, the Job Setup menu can be optionally suppressed and password protected to avoid accidental modification. As mentioned, the application program must suitably represent the job to the screen and present sequences of operation and options necessary for the completion of each manufacturing operation. G-code controller's controls, graphics, and simulation simplify its use by presenting appropriate displays and controls when they are needed. Before going into that, however, the next two sessions, entitled System Configuration and Job Setups, respectively, will introduce some things that the software must take into consideration before a job is run, which is to say, machine configuration and job setup.